You know, there's something interesting too that I was gonna kind of pose to this group as a possibility is that I'm on the board for MLK, you know, Martin Luther King March, and so last year we tried something and it didn't work good because we didn't come to the idea until it was like a couple weeks out. But we had thought about having the faith leaders in the community, you know, be the marshals for the MLK March, right? And so we want to try that again this year, you know. Where the only difference is though, like I'm actually like taking over, like I take responsibility for that part, you know. And then normally I do the whole march, but now I'm gonna do the whole march here. I'm gonna do this part right here, right? And we're talking about like having the different, you know, faith leaders and spiritual leaders in the community be the head of the MLK March this year, you know. And part of my goal within that is I want to see about having a deeper conversation. So like, I'm not looking for like, you know, this diverse group up in front on that day that everybody's scattered, but I'm looking at developing a deeper relationship between now and Martin Luther King March. So like the faith leaders are actually inviting everybody, like they're in a deeper relationship and like they're leading it, and then everybody else is kind of entering into the space that they're already like creating. You know what I mean? So it's like I pursue beloved community. You know what I mean? And I want to see how all this could play in that. You know what I mean? So I put that as another possibility, like even like, so you guys have like, say you have the dialogue with different churches, and then like you could have something to like work with. Because oftentimes, you know, when you're working together, you know, you build relationships. Like, I mean, I think all the things are to develop, you know, greater understanding amongst each other and stuff like that. But like, it's something I've been, it's only been about a week or two I've been starting, so like really like.
We talking right now. Yeah, I think also, my thing is, I think if you did that, you'd still be feeding your money to a system. You'd still be feeding money to the system that's still kind of discouraging.
But I understand. But we looking for some results for John. Okay? And that's when we get lost a lot of time. Okay? Because we can't solve the whole world's problems in one thing. All right, so let's do one thing at a time. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's all I'm saying. I think that's a community thing.
Let's focus on taking money from Beaver Creek these next couple months. Okay? Huh?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Put it where?
Just don't put it in business.
When you understand business, let's shut this damn thing down first.
What's the plan?
You see what I'm saying?
Walmart?
Let's do Walmart.
I think you should do the whole mall and Walmart.
What do you want Walmart to do? You're going to boycott for a reason. What do you want from Walmart?
Well, I think that they already know. I think that
What do we want from Walmart? If you're going to boycott it, what are you boycotting it for? What do you want? What's your demand? What do you want? Go ahead.
Contribute money that would help disadvantage black kids in the black community, and we would tell them where the city's going. But you want to do the boycott anyway. Do the boycott and then send the letter. Don't send the letter and do the boycott. Do the boycott and send the letter. And if you consistently do it,
You can tell my buddy.
I will do raise.
Did everyone sign this
Everyone after I left and closed the boot camp, we didn't do that. So I've been doing this
But he doesn't feel that he does. So that's an interesting point to bring out. So I guess that note, thank you very much. Sorry to keep you guys so late, and have a blessed night. Drive safe.
I gotta go get.
Can we get some help putting the tables and chairs back the way they were people?
Okay. Physically at the Beaver Creek Police Station, but they tell us their concerns are still there. News Center 7's Lauren Livingston is live with how community members plan to move forward as the Justice Department continues to investigate that deadly Walmart shooting. Lauren? James, before some of those concerned community members met inside of Wayman AME Church here in Dayton tonight, some of them were down in Ferguson, Missouri this weekend. That's the scene of another deadly police-involved shooting. It's also where the name John Crawford III has become very familiar. Videos and photos show demonstrations being staged outside of Ferguson area, Missouri Walmart stores in John Crawford III's name. Those stores were reportedly closed after police were called. Some arrests were also made.
It is never right for a person's life to be taken from them, especially by powers above them.
Activist Lindsay Ainsworth captured that footage, shared it with tonight's crowd.
We have to be ready, and we have to be prepared, and we have to be willing to fight through every avenue that we can.
This meeting is to see locally, how do people here who are still here after all of the commotion, how do they want to move forward?
The meeting was put together by the Ohio Student Association, the same group that camped out, then got locked out of the Beaver Creek Police Station last week after 3 days of demonstrations. No arrests, though, were made. Norsheel Kaur is with the Miami Valley Organizing Collaborative.
It talks about boycotting. We're talking about how citizens can better hold police accountable. Every time that a community starts coming together and fighting for justice, it empowers other communities to do the same.
What I've seen tonight is a really diverse community of younger people, older people, people of different races who are concerned about the same thing. I'm a hopeful person. I just believe that the Dayton area is a loving place, and that's what this is all based on.
We are in this for the long haul. We're trying to create a sustainable, long-term movement that really has space for everybody.
And the folks that met inside of this church here tonight also discussed the possibility of forming a civil review board to respond to these types of incidences. And they say the goal continues to be improving the relationship between the community and police. For now, reporting live in Dayton, Larry Livingston, News Center 7. All right.